See, the difference between me and other top-ranked opponents is when I hit you, you get hit with power. Okay? P-O-W-E-R. Power.
You picked a powerful guy.
Man, right. Because power is absolute. And I'm gonna use that to every bit of my advantage. Power. And since you're a top 100, hell, top, what, 3 fighter in the game, all time, you're gonna even feel more power. This video is a continuation of the previous video last week where I dismantled the #1 ranked player at the time, She-Move. And if you recall, I was being challenged by some parasite named Turtlehead, who I've come to find out that's been running around the community, lying on people's name, cheating his way up the leaderboards by ninja picking to unfortunate players, and even going as far as trying to blackmail me. Practically telling me if I don't upload a video of somebody knocking me out, that he will, and I better comply or else. Well, it's been a few weeks going, and I still have not seen that video. So where is it? You took all this time to message me from multiple accounts and to make these empty threats, and you still haven't followed up on your word. But I am going to honor my end of the bargain, as I said in the previous video, that I would accept your silly little challenge. In your pathetic attempt to move the goalpost on the many victories that I do have on my channel, I did think that it made for a very good suggestion by challenging me to beat the top 3 current fighters and Fight Night champion for the month. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And as I said earlier, I started by making the former #1 ranked fighter She-Move rage quit. And don't worry, I've got a lot more to say about Turtlehead, as this all ties in to the end of what I'm gonna say on this monologue and also for the next video. But right now, I wanna talk about the newly crowned #1 ranked fighter, Dat Dude 82. One of the greatest Fight Night players ever on the Xbox 360 or on the Xbox. He's an all-time ranked fighter, very well respected, and very few in this community has as much head-to-head experience as Dat Dude 82. He's a blue-collared, honest fighter who earned his #1 ranked status the hard way, getting it out the mud, taking on all challengers, and grinding the leaderboards the right way by taking no shortcuts and doing what he feels like's necessary to win. But see, the thing that stands out about him is that the amount of victories that Dat Dude 82 has. Because at the time of this fight, he had a total of whopping amount of 19,207 wins. 19,000 wins in Fight Night champion. And I can say with certainty that those victories were earned. He's always been a great voice in the community, and I've personally have always appreciated his willingness to help newer players in understanding the game. And instead of participating in the usual chicanery in the Fight Night community, he's one of the very few that is always respectful at all times. And honestly, if the Fight Night online community had more people like this guy, I think the world would be a better place. But here's the unfortunate thing for you. As many eras of Fight Night that you've went through, you're now living in the LX era. And the LX era is all full of turmoil, chaos, and destruction. You're dealing with a man who is up front in his position to win at all costs, and by any means necessary, and doesn't give a fuck about how you feel about it. And the reason why I'm uploading this video is nothing personal towards you. And I apologize that Turtlehead got you involved in this brouhaha and basically put a target on your back. But I need you to realize that you're fighting a man on a mission. And that mission is to clean up Fight Night Champions leaderboards by doing what no man has ever done before. And that's go 100-0 against the Fight Night Champion Top 100. And there's nothing that you could do to stop me. While you are the same respectful gentleman that I was expecting, that dude 82, what I was shocked at is that you started copping pleas and making excuses like the rest of them after I gave your ass a thorough beatdown, blaming the fact that you picked Milky Pabl0 as if someone put a gun to your head to pick him. Look, you have almost 20,000 wins in this game, so I find it hard to believe that you didn't know that what you were doing by picking him. Anyone who's played this game long enough can tell you that middleweight Milky Pabl0 is actually a very strong sleeper character who hits very, very hard and is a good fighter in the late rounds. And you knew this going into the fight, so that's why you picked him. And I think it's obvious with this footage that it really doesn't matter who you pick, because the results are going to be the same each time you fight me. Because my skill level is just simply more superior than yours. You gotta accept that. And it was amusing too, to watch your confidence gradually fade away as you went from
He doesn't know who I am.
in the early rounds to hush mode by the 7th. And then what topped it off was that awkward moment as you heard a microphone rustling and turning on, and then you finally hear the voice of the man that was hiding in the shadows, the man himself, the creator of this video. That nervous laugh said it all. It's that moment that most Fight Night players fear when they play a random session of head-to-head or OWC ranked online. That realization that you're experiencing the very moment that you know you're in the process of getting sniped by yours truly. That's why it was hilarious to watch you scramble for excuses as a coping mechanism of what happened. So yeah, here lies the current #1 ranked fighter with over 19,000 wins in Fight Night, being reduced to using typical fighting game scrub quotes, blaming the character instead of himself for getting his ass whooped. Look, while I respect the work that you have put in for this community, I am extremely disappointed that an experienced fighter such as yourself with over 21,000 fights to your name still finds ways to come up with these type of excuses and to cop these type of pleas after getting your ass beat the fuck down. This makes you, that dude 82, nothing more than just a weak, pathetic fool. Since it's pretty clear to me that you tried to delete this fight out of your memory and tried to pretend like this fight never happened, I think you need to go back and take a look at this tape to understand that even though you have 21,000 fights in Fight Night Champion, you're never above an ass whooping from LX Sniper. Because regardless of what characters you pick, it still doesn't change the fact that I took you to school. But you know, I respect you, that dude. And I think you should sign up or consider signing up for some of my private training lessons on how to raise your game to someone of my elite skill level. Because I can promise you, I think you'll make one of my greatest disciples. And I extend this offer to anyone who wants training by LX Sniper himself. Because under my tutelage, I can turn you from a farce to a force in 30 days or less. Satisfaction guaranteed, and also no money back guarantee as well. So if you are interested in my Fight Night Champion coaching and services, my prices are listed right here on the screen. No negotiations. Because my receipts are right here. As you can see what happens each time a new person climbs up to the #1 ranked status on the leaderboards. And this guy has over 19,000 wins doing it. Which also means that I'm one more step away from achieving the Turtle Head Challenge of going 3 for 3 against the top 3 current ranked fighters in Fight Night Champion for the month. So with She Move out of the way, that dude 82 out of the way, that leaves just one more person. Milky Pabl0, the sleazeball who's been tarnishing the name of the great Milky Pabl0 by going around and harassing any and all top fighters in the community, making all kinds of empty threats towards certain players such as myself and other YouTubers and other top 100 fighters. So, in other words, what I'm trying to say is that in order for me to complete the Turtle Head Challenge, I've got to go find Turtle Head himself and take him out in order to go 3 for 3. So yes, what I am insinuating is that I am 99% certain that Turtle Head is also Milky Pabl0. Please try to follow me as I elaborate on this. As I said earlier, the whole inspiration behind me doing all of this is because Turtle Head challenged me to beat the current top 3 for the month, right? But I want to put an emphasis on this conversation that he went back and deleted later, because I want you to see how much he's hyping up Milky Pabl0, saying that he knows for a fact that I didn't beat him and how he's gonna baptize me. And at first I was gonna let the real Milky Pabl0 handle this situation, but Turtle Head is insisting that no one will be able to handle that situation. So this is where my spider sense to start tingling. Because why would Turtle Head be hyping this Milky Pabl0 guy so much? I'll tell you why. Because they're one and the same person. So, I'm gonna go out of my way to prove my suspicions to be correct. And this starts by beating Milky Pabl0. So, the first thing that I did is I tried to uphold my end of the bargain on going 3 for 3. So I directly reached out to Milky Pabl0 and challenged him to a fair fight. And this is what happened.
You were waiting for me all day, I see.
I sent the invite.
You're a nobody.
Your streak versus mine. Quit ducking. Come fight real competition instead of the same bums in ranked.
You're so pathetic. I love to hear the bum bed.
Invite sent.
You're a nobody. Sniff my nuts. Eat my shit.
Stop running and fight.
Don't you ever get my inbox with that dick through blasted attitude, you old rat mutt.
Pick the weight class.
Bitch, eat my nuts.
You can pick Frost. I'll still knock you out.
Clown, you're a black bum.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Documented evidence of the next #1 ranked fighter, Milky Pabl0, ducking me like a bitch. Also, he can try and hide because he knows that his reputation can't afford me going 3 for 3 and embarrassing him. So since I'm certain that you did all of this nonsense just for your 15 minutes of fame, I'm gonna give you exactly what you're looking for by tracking you down and sniping you. Because what I do know is that you are not just Milky Pabl0, but you're also Trap House Al, You're also Canelo Ryu, aka Turtlehead, and you've got a few others that I'm going to expose in the next video. Because one thing here, and I'm going to make this very clear, you're going to learn firsthand to never try and blackmail a sniper. Because now you're public enemy number one, and the top priority of targets that I need to take out. To put it bluntly, I'm coming for you. And I'm going to catch you in my crosshairs. And I'm going to expose everything about you while beating your ass and making you rage quit at the same time. Because you and I both know that whenever I shoot, I always hit the bullseye. 100% accuracy. And trust me when I say that's not a threat. That's a promise.
Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody out there?
For our main event of the evening. 10 rounds of middleweight action. And now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk.
Gotta make sure he gets the advantage.
They're underway. Scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. Milky Pabl0, middleweight champion of the world, goes 6'2.5" and is facing a much shorter opponent.
Look for uppercuts tonight, Joe, because that punch works when you got a shorty coming right at you.
He keeps making me back up.
Milky Pabl0 with a huge right hand.
Yeah. He doesn't time it though, he just keeps pumping it. It's better than holding it.
If he gonna be that elusive, why does he need to have like a better fighter?
Parries that punch intended
For the advantage. If we're even and his punches are harder, he'll win a round before I will. I gotta work harder to win a round. This guy's stronger.
Yeah, but my thing is he's not, that screams that he's not confident he can do it.
He doesn't know who I am. That's why.
Able to counter that attack. Pabl0's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Last 10 seconds. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landing. And we come to the end of round number 1.
I'm not going to keep following this round.
But he's not being effective in that regard.
Call Hot Hints for the best Xbox strategies.
Oh, I give up.
Don't give up. Call 1-900-HOT-HINTS and supercharge your game.
Cool. I can select all my favorite games.
There's hundreds of action-packed hints full of secret passwords on all the latest
Xbox
games.
Hot Hints is fast, fun, and it's $1.65 a minute. Now I have the power.
Ask your parents before calling.
To get it to the target. Right now he needs a missile to get that punch. He needs to set it up, and he's not doing that.
Nice combination. Throwing more than one. Both scored there. Good shot there with that left. Good exchange. He fires back. Milky Pabl0's defense. Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Body shot lands. It was the right. A head shot blocked.
Very reliable.
Fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. And we come to the end of round number 2. And round number 3 is underway. Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Milky Pabl0.
Unable to land that body.
Way to block there. And yet another right hand lands. Teddy, I've heard you say so many times early on in the fight. If there's anyone who's some good advice you can give, it's start depositing it into that bank. Go to the body.
Yeah, because the interest comes later, and you're going to see the payoff in the late rounds.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Milky Pabl0 just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Really frustrating his opponent now, as he's so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now. If you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
Pabl0's combination punching is working well here. He thinks of himself as a home run hitter, Teddy, but he's been striking out.
And he looks like a pitcher who's lost complete sight of the catcher's mitt. I mean, he cannot throw his strike.
10 seconds to go in this third round. And round 3 comes to always good to get off to a good start. And that's exactly what he's done tonight on Teddy's scorecard, sweeping the first 3 rounds. Well-placed left hand there. And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. That's straight right, unable to connect. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because you got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Here's a moment here as you see the step back counterpunch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. He forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Milky Pabl0. Committing to the combo now, both land. Come on. Milky Pabl0 jacked up by an uppercut. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Trying to time that straight left hand, and he does so with ease. And as this round comes to... The action starts up again, but it's only favored one man. Hard to see this fight going the distance based on what we've witnessed so far. Oh, he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Protecting his head well with his guard. He's got that certain something that's a well-acquired skill in this craft of boxing, and that is superb defense, and it's on target tonight.
It is. The old timers would say, you know, that's the hard thing, is to learn defense. You know, the easy part, the fun part is letting your hands go. So he's got the hard part down. Guess what? He's enjoying the fun part right now because of it.
You see him holding on. Pabl0 showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Very accurate with the double jab. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Milky Pabl0's on the receiving end of a very good counter punch. Nicely timed 1-2. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own, a left-hand score. He's showing very good footwork. He's showing fine defensive movement here. But as for the opponent, how do you solve that?
Well, you got to make believe you're a football player. You got to make believe you're a linebacker in football. You go down the line with that running back. You don't go following him around the place. You make sure you move laterally. That's exactly what he's got to do. He's got to cut that ring down, take space away.
Well-timed, well-placed uppercut there. Straight right was lined up, but he missed.
Keep your distance.
Milky Pabl0 is able to land a good, solid left hand. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Halfway through round 6. Pabl0's using a lot of energy just by throwing so many punches, but he's not getting much out of all this effort at all.
No, he's working much too hard. That's a good point there. He's working really too hard for what he's getting done. He has to now start to execute, start to place those punches in the right spots.
Come on, get focused.
Accurate shot, great right hand comes in. Milky Pabl0 was almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. 10 clicks of the talk. Steps to the side and then lands the counter.
Yeah, disappear on him, and then all of a sudden appear on him.
What a difference from corner to corner. As he sits on his stool, he knows that he is in complete control of this fight, peppering his opponent with power shots.
Well, it's been like that all night long. Anything he throws finds a target.
Good strong combo.
Stay away from the inside.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Milky Pabl0.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Punch! Punch! Little head hunting with the left. Pabl0's got to be moving more than this, Ted. I mean, you cannot win a fight just standing stationary like this.
Well, if his opponent could have, he would have gotten him to sign a contract and say, hey, I want you to stand right in front of me all night long so I can do whatever I want. And he's doing whatever he wants.
Well, he's got the attitude, something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. Milky Pabl0's gassed. You just look at him. His opponent can see it clear as day. He is down.
Hello, Mr. Excuse my French, I didn't formally introduce myself. I see you're a top all-time great fighter, but I just do to all-time great fighters like this. I respect you, and I appreciate everything you've done, but I think today's a good day to get sniped, don't you think? Yeah.
To his feet after being knocked down.
Yeah. I've been waiting a long time to fight you, buddy. 20,000 wins? Well, I guess you can add yours truly to your very, very, very small list of losses.
Just 10 seconds
Yeah.
to go in this
Come on,
round.
Kelly. Where you going, Kelly?
Why is his opponent struggling so much? Why can he not land a clean headshot?
You got nothing left.
His opponent is moving his head.
That's
He's
true.
doing a good job of being elusive.
Nothing.
But there's no change.
Hey, you pick my
Just
guy
throwing
next time.
Straight, naked punches at him. He needs to make
I'll
a little
pick
adjustment,
Alvarez.
a little
Let's see if we can have the same outcome.
The tempo of this fight has not been too taxing or demanding on him, and with that, he's been able to control things throughout. You start round number 8, you see the lead that's on your scorecard.
No, if he was a farmer, you know, farmers work hard. If he was a farmer, he had an easy day. I mean, there was a lot of low-laying fruit. You know, on the bottom branches of the tree.
Tripping.
Why go to the top branches? Just take what's down there. And that's exactly what he's done all night.
That's classic work with the double jab. Not able to land the headshot. Gets rid of that. But now he goes down for a second time.
See, the difference between me and other top-ranked opponents is when I hit you, you get hit with power. Okay? P-O-W-E-R-A. Power.
You picked a powerful guy.
Damn right. Because power is absolute. And I'm gonna use that to every bit of my advantage. Power. And since you're a top 100, hell, top what, 3 fighter in the game all time, you're gonna even feel more power.
The character matters.
And skill matters even more. No matter who you pick, the results are gonna be the same. You on your ass just like this.
Let's try that out.
We definitely can. You definitely can. But just know that the skill disparity is just too much.
No, you do have skill.
You're good too. You're a hell of a fighter too. We'll run it back. Yeah, we'll run it back. We'll run it back. But not until this gets uploaded to YouTube. Once you cloud saying, go and beat the top 3 fighters of all, or in the top 100 right now currently. Beat all the current top 100 fighters. There's another one. There's another one. Rate number what? 1, 2, 3, something like that in the top 3? 21,000 wins? This is what happens to him.
That woke up the fans. Wow, did that wake up the fans. A fight.
You might as well change the name to me. We just need to switch gamer tags now, brother, because I'm that dude. And I've been that dude. I've been that dude since day 1. This is why nobody can stop me on my quest to go 100-0. And it starts with the top 3 right now. Yeah, I'm coming. You can't stop what's unstoppable. That dude 82, I'm just too skilled. I'm just too goddamn skilled. LX Sniper is at a level of magnificence. And you all are gonna pay attention and you're gonna show some goddamn respect. 100-0. I'm a motherfucking thug.
Shit, take it, shit, take it, take it, take it, take it, take it, shit in the face, what up, take it, shit in the face, what up, take it.